Imagine finding a vintage Chanel bag for just $30 or stumbling upon a designer coat at a fraction of the original price. With online thrift stores becoming more popular, there's never been a better time to turn your passion for secondhand shopping into a business. In fact, the resale market is expected to reach $77 billion by 2025. Today, I'll show you how to start your own online thrift store, the benefits it offers, and practical tips to make it a success. We'll guide you through the steps to start an online thrift store, from sourcing inventory and setting up your shop to marketing strategies and managing finances. You'll learn why starting a thrift store online can be a lucrative venture, including the growing trend of sustainability and the demand for unique, affordable fashion items. Additionally, we'll share valuable tips on how to differentiate your store, attract customers, and build a successful business that thrives in the competitive world of online shopping. How to start a thrift store online, a complete guide. What is a thrift store? A thrift store is a retail business that sells secondhand goods at lower prices than their retail value. These stores can vary in size and scope, from small, independently owned shops to larger chain stores, and typically carry a wide range of items including clothing, accessories, furniture, books, home decor, and more. Thrift stores cater to a diverse clientele, including budget-conscious shoppers, eco-conscious consumers, collectors, and those simply looking for unique finds. Why sell thrift items online? Selling thrift items online expands the reach of your store beyond local boundaries, tapping into a global market of shoppers who value sustainability, affordability, and uniqueness. Here's why online thrift stores are a smart choice. 1. Wider reach and accessibility. With an online platform, you can attract a much larger audience than a physical store could. Shoppers from around the world can browse your offerings and make purchases, increasing your potential customer base exponentially. This is especially beneficial for niche markets such as vintage collectors or eco-conscious individuals who may not have easy access to physical thrift stores in their area. 2. Convenience. Online shopping is more convenient for both sellers and buyers. Customers can browse through items, compare prices, and make purchases from their homes or on the go, making the shopping experience easier and more enjoyable. For sellers, an online platform reduces the overhead costs associated with maintaining a physical store, such as rent, utilities, and staffing. 3. 24/7 availability. An online store allows you to sell items around the clock. This means you're not limited by store hours, which can translate to more sales opportunities. Customers can shop at any time, fitting thrift shopping into their busy schedules, whether it's late at night or during weekends. 4. Lower overhead costs. Operating an online thrift store typically involves lower initial investment and ongoing operational costs compared to a physical store. You don't need to rent a storefront, stock a large inventory, or pay for utilities and other maintenance costs associated with a brick-and-mortar store. This can translate into higher profit margins and a more sustainable business model. Benefits of selling secondhand goods. Selling secondhand goods offers a myriad of benefits for both sellers and buyers. Here are some of the key advantages. 1. Affordability. Secondhand items are often more affordable than new products, which can attract a wide range of customers, from budget-conscious shoppers to those looking for specific, hard-to-find items. By selling thrift items online, you can provide high-quality goods at lower prices, making it easier for people to buy the things they need without breaking the bank. 2. Sustainability. One of the most significant benefits of selling secondhand items is the positive impact on the environment. The fast fashion industry is a major contributor to waste and pollution, but by offering pre-owned items, you're helping to reduce the demand for new products and minimizing waste. This makes online thrift stores a more eco-friendly option for consumers who want to support sustainable fashion and reduce their carbon footprint. 3. Unique inventory. Thrift stores are treasure troves of unique, one-of-a-kind items that cannot be found in mainstream retail stores. By selling secondhand goods online, you can attract shoppers looking for vintage clothing, antique furniture, collectible items, and rare finds. These unique products can differentiate your store from competitors and create a loyal customer base who are looking for distinctive pieces. 4. Higher profit margins. Operating an online thrift store can offer higher profit margins because the overhead costs are lower than those of a physical store. You can sell items at competitive prices while still maintaining a healthy profit. The ability to source items at lower costs and sell them for a reasonable price point gives you the flexibility to adjust prices based on demand and market trends, ensuring profitability. 5. Community building. Online thrift stores can foster a sense of community among shoppers who share similar interests in vintage clothing, sustainability, or thrifting. Social media platforms, forums, and marketplaces provide opportunities for customers to engage with your brand, share their finds, and connect with others who appreciate thrift shopping. This sense of community can lead to repeat customers, positive word of mouth, and brand loyalty. Market demand and target audience. The demand for secondhand goods is on the rise, driven by changing consumer behaviors and preferences. The market for online thrift stores is particularly strong among younger generations, including millennials and Gen Z, who are more conscious about sustainability, budget constraints, and personal style. Understanding your target audience is crucial for the success of your online thrift store. Here's who you should consider as your primary customers. 1. Millennials and Gen Z. These demographics are particularly influential in the second-hand market. Millennials born between 1981 and 1996, and Gen Z born between 1997 and 2012, are tech-savvy, value experiences over material goods, and are more likely to shop sustainably. They are also more likely to embrace second-hand shopping as a way to express their individuality and stand out from the crowd. Online thrift stores provide them with access to affordable, high-quality, and eco-friendly items that align with their values. 2. Eco-conscious shoppers. A growing segment of consumers are looking for ways to reduce their environmental impact. They prefer to purchase items that have already been used, which helps to minimize waste and promote recycling. Online thrift stores cater to this demographic by offering a range of second-hand goods from clothing to home decor that support a more sustainable lifestyle. By selling thrift items online, you can appeal to this audience's desire to make more responsible purchasing decisions. 3. Vintage collectors. Another lucrative target audience for online thrift stores is vintage collectors. These individuals are passionate about finding rare, nostalgic, and historically significant items. They might be looking for vintage clothing, retro furniture, vinyl records, or antique collectibles. An online thrift store can serve as a haven for these collectors, offering them a curated selection of unique items that they can't find in traditional retail stores. This niche market can be particularly profitable, as vintage items often have higher price points and appeal to a dedicated customer base. 4. Budget-conscious consumers. Many consumers are looking for affordable ways to furnish their homes, update their wardrobes, or find unique gifts. Online thrift stores offer a wide range of budget-friendly options that cater to this demographic. By selling secondhand goods online, you can tap into the demand for low-cost but high-quality items that help individuals stretch their budgets without compromising on style or functionality. This market is not limited to younger generations. It also includes families, college students, and individuals living on a fixed income who value both quality and price. 5. Those seeking uniqueness. In an era dominated by mass-produced items, there is a growing interest in individuality and uniqueness. Shoppers who are tired of cookie-cutter products are increasingly turning to thrift stores to find one-of-a-kind pieces that reflect their personal style. Whether it's vintage fashion, handcrafted items, or antique furniture, online thrift stores can cater to this demand by offering a carefully curated selection of secondhand goods. This niche market can be particularly lucrative, as these shoppers are willing to pay a premium for items that stand out and can't be easily duplicated. Now that we've established the benefits and market demand, let's dive into the practical steps to start an online thrift store. Choose your niche. The first step in starting an online thrift store is to define your niche. While the general market for thrift stores is broad, finding a specific niche can help you stand out in a competitive market. Consider specializing in vintage clothing, children's toys, home decor, collectibles, or eco-friendly products. A focused niche allows you to better cater to your target audience and build a brand identity around it. Select an e-commerce platform. There are several e-commerce platforms to choose from, including Shopify, Etsy, eBay, and Instagram. Each platform has its own set of features, fees, and benefits, so it's important to choose one that aligns with your business model and goals. Shopify is a popular choice for independent stores that want a customizable and scalable platform. Etsy is ideal for vintage and handmade items, while eBay offers a broader marketplace for various product categories. Social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook Marketplace can also be effective for marketing and selling thrift items directly to followers and fans. Source inventory. Finding the right inventory is key to the success of your thrift store. You can source items from multiple places, including local thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales, flea markets, and online auctions. Consider building relationships with suppliers who offer bulk purchases or liquidation items, which can be a cost-effective way to stock your store. Additionally, look for items with a higher resale value and those that align with your chosen niche. Don't forget to inspect the items carefully for quality, cleanliness, and any damages before listing them for sale. Once you've chosen your platform and sourced your inventory, it's time to set up your online store. This includes creating product listings with clear, high-quality images and detailed descriptions. Make sure to include relevant keywords that potential buyers might use when searching for items online. Organize your store in a way that is user-friendly and easy to navigate. Consider offering categories, filters, and search functionality to help customers find exactly what they're looking for. Pricing your items competitively is crucial for attracting buyers. Research the going rates for similar items on your chosen platform to get an idea of the average prices. Factor in the costs of sourcing, cleaning, and shipping when setting your prices. Offering discounts, bundle deals, or promotional sales can also attract customers and encourage repeat business. The thrift store market is vast and varied, offering opportunities in several niches from vintage clothing to home decor, collectibles, and more. Identifying a specific niche allows you to focus your efforts, tailor your marketing strategies, and build a brand that stands out in a crowded market. Here's how to go about it. Define your passion and expertise. The first step in identifying your niche is to think about what excites you and what you have knowledge or experience in. Are you passionate about vintage clothing, mid-century modern furniture, antique jewelry, or retro gaming consoles? Identifying a niche that aligns with your personal interests or expertise can make the process of sourcing and selling items more enjoyable and authentic. For instance, if you have a love for vintage clothing and a keen eye for spotting quality pieces, starting a vintage clothing thrift store could be a great fit. You can source items from local thrift stores, estate sales, vintage shops, or even online auctions, and offer them at a competitive price to a targeted audience that appreciates retro styles and one-of-a-kind pieces. Analyze market demand. Next, you'll want to analyze the demand for specific niches within the thrift store market. Research the trends and interests in the resale market to identify what shoppers are currently looking for. Social media platforms like Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook are great tools to monitor trends and see what kinds of items are gaining popularity. You can also join online communities and forums to engage with potential customers, understand their preferences, and get a sense of what types of thrift items they're most interested in. For instance, if you notice a growing trend in eco-friendly living and sustainable fashion, you could focus on offering eco-conscious products such as secondhand clothing, upcycled furniture, and handmade home decor. By aligning your niche with current market demands, you increase the chances of attracting the right audience. Competitor analysis is a crucial step in understanding how you can differentiate your store from others in the market. Take a close look at other thrift stores, both online and offline, that are offering similar products. Visit their websites, social media pages, and physical stores if possible. Pay attention to their product offerings, pricing strategies, customer service, and overall branding. What do they offer that you can't or don't? How do they market their products? What are their strengths and weaknesses? By understanding the competitive landscape, you can identify gaps in the market and find ways to fill them. For example, if you find that many thrift stores focus on vintage clothing but lack a dedicated section for eco-friendly products, you could position your store as a green alternative that also specializes in sustainable fashion. Product selection. Once you have identified your niche and analyzed competitors, it's time to select your inventory. A well-curated selection is key to building a loyal customer base and ensuring profitability. You'll need to balance between what you enjoy sourcing and what your customers want to buy. For example, if you choose to focus on home decor, you'll need to source items that reflect current interior design trends, such as mid-century modern furniture, industrial lighting, or bohemian accessories. By staying up to date with trends and sourcing items that cater to specific tastes, you can build a reputation as a go-to store for those looking to furnish their homes affordably and uniquely. Researching your competitors. Understanding your competitors is an essential part of developing a successful online thrift store strategy. Competitor research will help you identify areas where you can improve and capitalize on market opportunities. Here's how to go about it. Online competitor research. Start by searching for similar online thrift stores, both on dedicated thrift marketplaces like eBay, Etsy, or Depop, and on social media platforms. Use keywords that align with your niche to find relevant competitors. Take note of their product range. What categories do they offer? Are there areas where they have more items or appear to have more inventory than others? Pricing strategy. How do they price their items? Are they competitive? Do they offer discounts or promotional sales? Customer reviews. Read through customer reviews and feedback on their social media pages or platforms. What are customers saying about their shopping experience, the quality of items, shipping times, and customer service? This information can provide insights into what customers value most and where there might be room for improvement. Brand identity. What message are they communicating through their branding? Is it consistent across platforms? What colors, fonts, and imagery do they use? Understanding their brand identity will help you create a unique and compelling brand of your own. Offline competitor research. If possible, visit physical thrift stores that are similar to what you envision for your online store. Note the types of customers they attract, the layout of the store, the quality of the merchandise, and the customer service they offer. This information can help you better understand what works well in the offline thrift store market and how you can translate that success into an online platform. For instance, if you find that a local thrift store has a loyal following due to its expertly curated vintage fashion selection, consider how you could emulate that model online, perhaps by offering a similar curated experience, but with an added focus on eco-friendly or sustainable items. Analyze what sells well and what doesn't. To be successful, it's important to have a clear understanding of what sells well and what doesn't. You can get this information from competitor websites, forums, and social media groups where shoppers discuss their favorite thrift stores and the items they are looking to buy. Trending items. Monitor trends and identify which categories or types of items are currently popular among thrift shoppers. For example, vintage denim jackets, mid-century modern furniture, vinyl records, and upcycled home decor have all seen spikes in demand. By keeping an eye on these trends, you can better plan your inventory and stock items that are more likely to sell. Slow movers. Pay attention to items that don't sell as well. If certain products aren't moving off the shelves, consider why that might be the case. Is the pricing too high? Is the quality of the item not meeting customer expectations? Would a different marketing strategy help move these items? Understanding what doesn't sell is just as important as knowing what does. It can inform inventory decisions and help you avoid overstocking less popular items. Analyzing what sells well and what doesn't. Understanding market demand and analyzing what sells well within your niche is essential for inventory management and setting up your store for success. The key to effective analysis lies in gathering data and insights to make informed decisions about what items to source, price, and list on your online thrift store. Data-driven decision-making. Utilize data analytics tools and platforms to track the performance of items listed for sale. Many e-commerce platforms offer built-in analytics that can provide insights into sales performance, click-through rates, and customer behavior. Understanding your target customer demographics is a key step in building a successful online thrift store. It helps you make informed decisions about inventory, pricing, marketing, and customer service. Here's how to go about it. Define your ideal customer. Start by defining your ideal customer. Who are they? What are their interests, needs, and motivations? Are they young adults looking for affordable fashion, families searching for budget-friendly furniture, or vintage collectors on the hunt for rare finds? Your ideal customer could be a combination of different personas, but defining a primary audience helps you focus your efforts and resources effectively. For instance, if your niche is vintage clothing, your ideal customer might be a millennial or Gen Z fashion enthusiast who loves retro styles and values sustainability. They might be people who shop at local flea markets, follow fashion blogs, or actively seek out unique and eco-friendly clothing options. Understanding their buying behavior and preferences is key to catering to their needs. Demographic information. Gather demographic information to create a detailed profile of your target customers. This could include age range. Is your target audience mainly millennials, Gen Z, or older generations like baby boomers? Different age groups have distinct shopping habits and preferences. For instance, millennials and Gen Z are more likely to shop online and value experiences and sustainability, whereas baby boomers might be more interested in vintage furniture and collectibles. Location. Are your customers primarily from urban areas, smaller towns, or rural communities? The location can impact shipping strategies as well as how you market your store. Urban areas might have a higher demand for trendy clothing and home decor, while rural areas might favor vintage items and practical household goods. Income level. Understanding the income level of your target customer can help you set competitive pricing. Are they budget-conscious shoppers looking for thrift items to stretch their budget, or do they have disposable income to spend on rare collectibles and designer finds? Adjusting your pricing strategy to match the income level of your customers can significantly impact sales. Lifestyle and interests. What are your customers' interests and lifestyle? Do they enjoy DIY projects, vintage shopping, or eco-friendly living? Knowing their lifestyle can help you curate an inventory that aligns with their preferences. For example, if you target eco-conscious shoppers, you could focus on items that promote sustainable living, such as reusable products, eco-friendly fashion, and zero-waste home decor. Use market research tools. Leverage market research tools to gather data about your target audience. There are several ways to do this. Online surveys. Create surveys on platforms like SurveyMonkey or Google Forms to gather direct feedback from potential customers. Ask questions about their shopping habits, preferred items, price points, and favorite brands. This information can provide valuable insights into what your customers are looking for and help you tailor your offerings accordingly. Social media insights. Use social media analytics tools to gain insights into your followers' demographics and engagement. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter offer tools to track age, location, interests, and even buying behavior of your followers. This data can help you better understand your target audience and refine your marketing strategies. Competitor analysis. Study your competitors' customer base to gain insights into who they are attracting. Analyze customer reviews, engagement, and demographics to see if there's an overlap with your target audience. This can also help you identify gaps in the market that you can fill. Understand psychographics. In addition to demographics, it's important to understand the psychographics of your target customers. Psychographics include psychological factors such as values, beliefs, interests, and lifestyle. They help you understand not just who your customers are, but why they make certain purchasing decisions. For example, if your ideal customer is eco-conscious, they may value sustainability, ethical sourcing, and reducing waste. Tailoring your product descriptions and marketing messages to align with these values can attract this demographic more effectively. Analyze online behavior. Study how your target customers behave online. What social media platforms do they frequent? What blogs or forums do they follow? How do they interact with brands on these platforms? Understanding their online behavior allows you to meet them where they are and communicate effectively. For instance, if they spend a lot of time on Pinterest looking for home decor ideas, you might focus on creating Pinterest-friendly content with beautiful images of your vintage furniture and accessories. Create customer personas. Creating customer personas can help you visualize your target audience and tailor your marketing strategies accordingly. A customer persona is a semi-fictional representation of your ideal customer based on data and research. It includes demographic information, interests, buying behavior, and pain points. For example, a persona might be a 30-year-old millennial woman who works in an office, loves vintage clothing, enjoys DIY projects, and values eco-friendly shopping. Having customer personas allows you to make more targeted marketing decisions and offer products that truly appeal to your audience. Understanding your niche, researching competitors. Analyzing what sells well and understanding your target customer demographics are foundational steps for starting a successful online thrift store. By taking the time to define these aspects, you set yourself up for success by catering to the right audience with the right products and strategies. With the right knowledge and preparation, you can create a thriving online thrift store that meets the demands of today's savvy shoppers. Starting an online thrift store is an exciting venture. But to be successful, it's important to set clear business goals, have realistic financial projections, develop effective marketing and sales strategies, and establish efficient logistics. Here's a detailed look at how to outline these aspects for your online thrift store. Business goals are the foundation of any successful online store. They give your business direction, focus, and purpose. Here's how to define them. Short-term goals are achievable in the near future and can be measured over weeks or months. Examples might include launching your store. The first goal is to get your online store up and running. This includes setting up an e-commerce platform like Shopify, Etsy, or BigCommerce, designing a user-friendly website, and listing your initial inventory. Aim for a launch date and work backwards to plan all the steps needed to get there, including sourcing products, writing descriptions, and taking photos. Building inventory. Focus on sourcing a variety of items that match your niche. This could mean regular trips to local thrift stores, estate sales, or online auctions. Building a diverse inventory that appeals to your target market is key to attracting customers and driving sales. Establishing a brand identity. Develop a strong brand identity that includes your logo, color scheme, fonts, and overall visual style. Your brand should communicate your store's personality, values, and what it stands for. Consider the tone of voice you'll use in your product descriptions and customer communication. Will it be casual, vintage, professional, or eco-friendly? Long-term goals are more ambitious and set the course for your business's future. Examples might include achieving a certain sales volume. Set a target for monthly or annual sales. This could be based on the number of items sold per month or revenue goals. For instance, you might aim to sell 200 items per month with an average price of $25 each, bringing in $5,000 in monthly revenue. Expanding your product range. Consider expanding your inventory to include new categories or higher-priced items. For example, if your store is initially focused on clothing, you could expand to include collectibles, home decor, or antiques. This diversification can help you appeal to a broader audience and increase your revenue streams. Increasing brand awareness. Long-term goals might also involve brand growth through marketing and advertising efforts. You could aim to build a strong social media following, collaborate with influencers, attend local events, or run targeted ads to increase visibility and attract new customers. Forming partnerships or collaborations. Establishing partnerships with complementary businesses like vintage clothing designers, local artists, or eco-friendly brands can help you expand your product offering and customer base. Consider strategic collaborations or pop-up events to introduce your store to new audiences. Understanding your financial projections is critical to ensuring the sustainability of your online thrift store. Here's an overview of what to consider. Startup costs can vary depending on your chosen platform, inventory sourcing methods, and marketing strategies. Here are some common startup expenses. Platform fees. If you're using an e-commerce platform like Shopify, Etsy, or BigCommerce, expect to pay subscription fees. These can range from $30 to $300 per month depending on the level of customization and features you need. Inventory. The cost of inventory can be the largest upfront expense. Sourcing thrift items can be relatively inexpensive, but you should budget for travel to thrift stores, estate sales, and auctions, as well as for any repairs or cleaning needed for items. Consider starting with a small initial inventory and scaling up as sales begin to generate cash flow. Photography equipment quality product photos are essential for selling online. Depending on your current equipment, you might need to invest in a good camera, lighting, and backdrops, which could cost a few $100s. Website, design, and development. If you're designing your own website, you might use platforms like WordPress or Shopify, with basic templates that cost around $30 to $60 per month. If you hire a professional designer, this cost can be higher. Marketing and advertising. Allocate funds for marketing and advertising. Initial costs could include social media ads, Google ads, or influencer partnerships. Expect to spend anywhere from a few hundred to a few $1,000s, depending on the extent of your marketing efforts. Revenue and profit margins will largely depend on the pricing of your products and how effectively you sell them. To calculate revenue and profit margins, pricing strategy. Decide on a pricing strategy that works for your niche and target audience. You might consider a mixture of fixed pricing for common items and auction-style pricing for rare collectibles or vintage pieces. Pricing should be competitive but also reflect the quality of the items and the costs associated with sourcing, cleaning, and shipping. Example, revenue calculation. If your average sale price is $25 and you sell 100 items per month, your monthly revenue would be $2,500. Subtracting fees like platform costs, shipping, and transaction fees, and the cost of goods sold will give you a clearer picture of your profit margins. Profit margins. Profit margins in the thrift store business can vary. A general rule of thumb is that you should aim for a profit margin of 30 to 50%. This will allow you to cover operating costs and reinvest in your business. Marketing is crucial to attracting customers to your online thrift store. A well-planned marketing strategy will help you stand out from the competition and build a loyal customer base. Here's how to approach it. Content marketing involves creating valuable content to attract and engage your target audience. This could include blog posts, guides, videos, social media posts, and email newsletters. Consider sharing tips on thrift shopping, styling thrift items, or showcasing how to upcycle old furniture. Content marketing helps establish your brand as an authority in the thrift store niche and keeps customers engaged. Social media is a powerful tool for reaching potential customers. Platforms like Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook are ideal for showcasing your products through visually appealing content. Use hashtags, run contests, and engage with followers to build a community around your brand. Instagram, for instance, is particularly effective for showcasing vintage clothing, accessories, and home decor through high-quality images and behind-the-scenes content. Partnering with influencers in your niche can help you reach a wider audience. Look for influencers who share similar values or have a following that aligns with your target demographic. They can help promote your store through sponsored posts, giveaways, or reviews. This strategy can drive traffic to your store and increase sales. Paid advertising can be an effective way to quickly reach a large audience. Consider using platforms like Google Ads, Facebook ads, or Instagram ads to target specific demographics and interests. This can help drive traffic to your store and increase sales. Make sure to monitor your ad performance and adjust your strategy as needed to get the best result. Consider investing in paid advertising through platforms like Google Ads or Facebook ads. These platforms allow you to target specific demographics based on age, location, interests, and buying behavior. Paid ads can be effective for generating initial traffic to your store and driving sales, especially when launching a new store. Logistics and fulfillment, shipping, packaging, and returns. Efficient logistics and fulfillment are critical to providing a positive shopping experience for your customers. Here's how to manage shipping, packaging, and returns. Shipping can be a significant part of your operational costs, so it's important to find the most cost-effective and reliable shipping methods. Consider shipping carriers. Use reputable shipping carriers such as USPS, UPS, or FedEx. Offer multiple shipping options to cater to different customer needs, like standard, expedited, or international shipping. Shipping fees. Be transparent about shipping fees. Clearly state the cost up front on your product pages and checkout process. You might also offer free shipping promotions or discounts on shipping for larger orders to incentivize purchases. Packaging. Use eco-friendly packaging materials to align with the values of your target audience. Avoid plastic packaging and opt for recycled paper or biodegradable materials. Well-packaged items protect against damage during transit and reflect positively on your brand. International shipping. If you plan to sell internationally, research the shipping costs and customs requirements for each country. Offering international shipping can expand your customer base, but it's important to clearly communicate any additional costs to customers. Returns. Return policies should be clearly communicated to customers. Make it easy for them to return items if they're not satisfied. Here are a few tips for managing returns. Easy returns process. Provide a straightforward return process on your website. Include clear instructions for customers on how to initiate a return, what the time frame is, and who pays for return shipping. Return shipping costs. Decide who will be responsible for return shipping costs. Many online stores offer free return shipping to build customer trust, but this can be costly. Alternatively, you could offer partial reimbursement of return shipping costs. Quality control. Before listing items for sale, inspect them carefully to ensure they meet your quality standards. This can help reduce returns and maintain customer satisfaction. Conclusion: launching your online thrift store. Starting an online thrift store is a journey that combines entrepreneurship with a passion for sustainable living and vintage finds. By following the steps outlined in this guide, defining your niche, understanding your target audience, setting clear business goals, and managing logistics, you're positioning yourself to build a thriving business. An online thrift store not only caters to those who appreciate affordability and uniqueness, but also contributes to a more eco-conscious lifestyle. As you embark on this exciting venture, remember that success comes with time and dedication. By offering high-quality products, effective marketing, and excellent customer service, you can create a store that stands out in a competitive market. The key is to stay adaptable, learn from your experiences, and continually refine your strategy. Now that you have a solid foundation for starting your online thrift store, I invite you to take the next step. In my second video, I'll dive deeper into how to manage and grow your business, including strategies for scaling up, optimizing your marketing efforts, and finding new ways to connect with customers. Don't miss out. Let's continue this journey together.